In a recent episode of the Joe Rogan podcast, lasting nearly 3 hours, Meta's CEO Mark Zuckerberg took the opportunity to critique one of his major competitors in the tech industry, Apple. His comments specifically targeted Apple's perceived stagnation in innovation and the restrictive policies it imposes on third-party companies. During the podcast, which traversed a variety of topics ranging from technology trends to personal anecdotes, Zuckerberg also acknowledged the monumental impact of Apple's products, particularly the iPhone. He stated, "The iPhone is probably one of the most important inventions of all time." This acknowledgement highlights the iPhone's role in transforming the mobile landscape and setting a benchmark for smartphone technology. However, Zuckerberg did not shy away from discussing the concerning trends surrounding Apple's sales. He pointed out that despite a recent resurgence, where iPhone sales rose by 6% year-over-year in the company's fiscal fourth quarter, there is an overarching sense that consumers are hesitant to upgrade their devices. This hesitation may stem from a growing perception that Apple has not introduced revolutionary innovations since the initial launch of the iPhone. Zuckerberg articulated his thoughts on this issue by reflecting on the legacy of Apple's co-founder, Steve Jobs. He remarked, "They haven't invented anything great in a while. It's like Steve Jobs invented the iPhone, and now they're just kind of sitting on it 20 years later." This statement underscores a broader sentiment that while Apple has maintained its brand strength and market presence, it has not matched the pace of innovation that characterized its earlier years. Zuckerberg's critique of Apple opens up a larger conversation about the trajectory of innovation within the tech industry. When we consider the rapid technological advancements of the past 2 decades, it's evident that the landscape is constantly evolving. Companies that were once at the forefront can find themselves overshadowed by newer players who are unafraid to take risks and explore uncharted territories. For example, the rise of companies like Tesla in the automotive sector and various startups in the field of artificial intelligence is indicative of a shift in how technology is conceptualized and developed. These companies are often willing to challenge established norms and push boundaries in ways that resonate with consumers' evolving needs and preferences. Apple's legacy is undeniably significant. The iPhone revolutionized the way we communicate and interact with technology, integrating various functions into a single device that became essential for daily life. However, as Zuckerberg pointed out, there is a concern that Apple may be resting on its laurels. The tech giant has seen considerable success with its existing product lines, leading to a sense of complacency that could hinder its ability to innovate. For instance, the incremental updates to the iPhone, such as improved camera features and battery life, while beneficial, might not be enough to excite a consumer base that has come to expect groundbreaking advancements. Moreover, Apple's stringent policies regarding third-party applications and services have raised eyebrows within the industry. By maintaining strict control over its ecosystem, Apple ensures a level of quality and security for its users, but it also limits the opportunities for innovation that often arise from a more open development environment. This approach can stifle creativity and the emergence of new ideas that are crucial for sustained growth in technology. Zuckerberg's remarks also highlight the competitive dynamics within the tech industry. As companies vie for market share, the pressure to innovate becomes more pronounced. Meta, previously known as Facebook, has engaged in various ventures to diversify its offerings, including investments in virtual and augmented reality technologies. This pursuit of innovation is partly a response to the competitive pressures exerted by companies like Apple, Google, and emerging startups. In contrast, Apple's approach may signal a more conservative strategy that prioritizes maintaining existing products over venturing into new areas. While this strategy can yield short-term stability, it risks alienating tech-savvy consumers who are keen on exploring new technologies and experiences. Today's consumers are more informed and discerning than ever. With a plethora of options available, they expect not only quality but also innovation and excitement from their tech purchases. The rapid pace of change in the industry has conditioned consumers to anticipate regular breakthroughs that enhance their daily lives. The recent uptick in iPhone sales may suggest a temporary relief for Apple, but it is essential to consider the broader market trends. As consumers wait longer to upgrade, they are likely evaluating not just the features of a new device but also the overall value proposition. If Apple fails to deliver compelling innovations, it risks losing its loyal customer base to competitors who are willing to take bolder steps in technology. As we look to the future, the question remains: what will it take for companies like Apple to regain their innovative edge? The answer may lie in a willingness to embrace risk and explore new horizons. This could involve expanding into new markets, investing in cutting-edge technologies, or even rethinking their approach to product development. For instance, the rise of artificial intelligence and machine learning presents a vast opportunity for innovation. Companies that can effectively integrate these technologies into their offerings stand to benefit significantly. Additionally, exploring sustainable practices and products could resonate with the growing consumer demand for environmentally friendly solutions. Mark Zuckerberg's comments on Apple during the Joe Rogan podcast shed light on the complexities of the tech industry and the challenges that even the most successful companies face in maintaining their innovative edge. While Apple has undoubtedly made a lasting impact on technology, the need for continuous evolution remains paramount. As the landscape of technology continues to shift, the pressure to innovate and adapt will only increase. Companies that embrace change and prioritize consumer needs will likely lead the charge into the future, while those that remain stagnant risk being left behind in an increasingly competitive marketplace. In summary, the conversation around innovation, competition, and consumer expectations is more relevant than ever. As industry leaders like Zuckerberg critique their competitors, it serves as a reminder that the pursuit of progress is a never-ending journey, one that requires vigilance, creativity, and a commitment to pushing boundaries.